Hello, my nudes. How's it going? I hope you're having a fun time. In today's game, we're playing For Goodness Sake, where we play a young person who is trying to make sure they're not on Krampus's naughty list, because if they are, they might go missing like some of their fellow classmates. Kind of a puzzle game. They describe it as a trolley problem. I didn't really see it as a trolley problem. It was kind of moral. However, the answers you choose, which you think are the right answers, might not necessarily lead you to the outcome that you expect. So let's jump on into For Goodness Sake. The night is finally here. Everyone else is asleep. But there's no chance of you actually sleeping tonight. In a final attempt to guarantee a spot on the nice list, you decided to try and do some extra chores before midnight. Nothing like leaving it till last minute, right? Do laundry, do the dishes, put away video games, turn off all the electric candles, take trash to the garage. Hey. It's the door to the basement. There's no way you're going down there at night. Do the laundry. Is that laundry? Oh, trash. About 3. Maybe I should leave those to last. I've got a flashlight or anything. Any trash in here? That's 6. 5 hours. The door to your siblings' room. Definitely don't want to wake them up. Oh, I would. Go on. But no, I'm trying to be good. Sorry. My bad. About 3. Else would there be trash in my bedroom? My siblings probably trash. Can I just throw them out? The door to your parents' room. You decide against waking them in case it would count against you. Am I ringing? My video game's away. Ow, I was allowed a PS1 and a SNES. So lucky. My parents must be really rich. Oscar loved math, but he also felt a need to somehow justify it by getting into trouble. Nothing serious, but Oscar still got grounded by his strict parents quite a bit. There was that one time he noticed Patty got mad at Oscar for not helping her with her homework as promised. He was grounded at the time. No friends, no phone. Patty ultimately flunked that class. And Oscar vanished early in December that year. Why was Oscar punished for obeying his parents? Helping Patty would have resulted in less overall suffering than sneaking out because Patty would not have flunked. Keeping the agreement would have placed greater value on honour, loyalty and friendship. It would help her. Surely we could have thrown notes to her out of a window or something. The greater good sometimes requires breaking the rules. Okay, so we've tidied that up. Do I have any trash in here? You hear that? My room is exceptionally clean. I'm on a lot of trash. Maybe in a kitchen or something? Also, one more candle somewhere. Bunny. Elvis. Who would have a portrait of Elvis on their wall? Oh look, there's a candle. Did let me click on it? Oh. No? Trash. Right. Time to head to the garage. That way? An empty candy wrapper reminds you of the school fundraiser you did once, of Christie. All the kids were going to get a small percentage of the total to boost motivation. And everyone went extra on it. But the extra you earned never showed up and seemed to be forgotten about. You later heard Christie was trusted by the teacher to distribute the extra earnings to your group. And you really only heard about that when Dana told you they suspected Christie. Dana even called Christie out to one of the parents. Christie became shunned and the money was still never found. Later that year, around this time, Dana went missing. You're guessing that this was probably the situation that did it. So far we've lost Oscar and we've lost Dana. Dana sounds like a bit of a cow though, so, you know, I felt a bit sorry for Oscar. Maybe Dana should have talked to Christie first because It would have given Christy an opportunity to explain her side of the story. It might have given Christy a chance to help fix the situation and be saved from punishment. Well, both of those really. But we'll go fix it. Better to check first before tossing the stones. Do the dishes. And do the laundry. Well, I haven't found any laundry. You wish Hannah and Greg had made up. Too many names. Hannah always gave Greg a lot of grief about egging that one neighbour's car. Even after Greg confided in you both about how guilty he felt and how it was affecting his sleep. But it all fell apart when Isaac got blamed for it and grounded. Hannah told Greg he needed to make it right. Hannah even threatened to tell on Greg if he didn't. When she went missing, Greg began losing more than just sleep. But why was Hannah taken by Krampus? Hannah shouldn't have waited for Isaac to get grounded. She should have acted immediately. Hannah threatened to betray a friend's confidence. And she shouldn't have waited for Isaac to get grounded. Covering for crimes is sometimes more damning, I think. Right, how do we do the laundry? We have a laundry room. That's posh. Looking at the socks, you suddenly think about something that happened at school years ago. Brianna was a popular kid in class, with Nancy and Mark always tagging along, reaping the benefits. But one day, Brianna turned everyone in class against Nancy. Even Mark turned against her. Eventually it got bad enough that Brianna even started stealing Nancy's stuff. One time it was her socks and shoes after gym class. Well, Brianna sounds like a right Humiliated, Nancy had to walk back to class barefoot. Later she was pursued by the teacher who demanded to know where her shoes were. Nancy didn't want to be branded a snitch, possibly making things worse, so she lied. Nancy ended up going missing around Christmas. If Krampus took her, then she must have done something wrong, right? It must have been Nancy lying to her teacher. Why was it wrong? Nancy didn't want to be branded a snitch, so she lied to preserve her pride. Lying showed disrespect to her teacher. You can't fix what you don't know is broken. Then off all the candles. So we get the last candle, which wouldn't let me do the candle. Ah, there we go. The Balfour's hoverboard is something you put on your Christmas list every year. But they're expensive and always so hard to find that you're not holding your breath. For the longest time, the only kid in school that ever managed to get one was Barb. She let everyone know it was hers. You guarded it fiercely. But when your best friend mentioned that they saw Alex running around with a hoverboard, with Barb nowhere in sight, they thought it was strange. Your best friend later ran into Barb, but didn't say anything about it. They confessed to you that they didn't think it was any of their business. Your best friend went missing last year, and for 12 months now you haven't thought about anything else. If this was the incident that put you on the naughty list, what about it was so wrong? Maybe your best friend should have told Barb because... It's always important to be truthful to others. Barb would have been happier knowing in the long run. It was important to be truthful. You think this every time you see your best friend's house through the window. Uh-oh. Sounds like something's at the front door. I know. Front door? In the basement? No, I don't want to go down to the basement. That got blood on it as well. We don't need basements. Present? Uh-oh. Well, I don't think we should open that way. But and there. Krampus took me through a present, and it just ends. What did I do wrong then? Hey, let's see. Aww. I got a little dolly. How lovely. Okay, so that was For Goodness Sake. It's free to play on Steam. That was quite a fun little game. You can get through it in 10 minutes easily. I'm not sure about some of the answers though. It seems that if you give an answer that is actually, shall we say, morally correct, Krampus takes you. If you give one that seems to support your friends, or I don't know, some of the questions were worded oddly, so I didn't know whether you should support your friends, which to me is the right thing to do in most situations, or if you should be a terrible person, which to me should lead you being taken by Krampus. And it seems to be the opposite. But then maybe I have a twisted set of morals. Who knows? Have you played For Goodness Sake? Do you think Krampus is going to come and get you if you haven't played it? You might as well check it out. It's free. It's going to take you 15 minutes. And it's quite a fun little game. It's in that kind of 80s VHS retro style. And I quite liked it. It was a bit difficult to see some things, but that's intentional. But yeah, it was fun. So drop me a comment below if you've played it and what you thought. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, my nudes, have a good one.